Alright, this is your boy Psycho Chronic, aka Psycho Ready, with a very exclusive interview live at Funzo at MTLSF Nemesis 2 with one of the figureheads of MTLSF, 30HitCheapz.
What's going on, Psycho Chronic?
Hey, what's going on? Alright, I'm just gonna jump the gun and shoot the elephant right here. We were announced of the EVO 2011 tournament season, and how were you able to get MAT8 into that schedule?
Well, basically...
Go into vivid detail if you want, by all means.
Well, straight up, we actually didn't catch wind on it when the initial posting went up on SRK. Inkblot was asking for, major tournament organizers to get in contact with them. We had something planned. And actually, it was Vince, RXS, who came and basically said, hey, you guys heard about this, and let us know about what the basic deal was, and he contacted Tom and he told him, like, okay, there's Canada, there's the Toronto scene, there's Montreal. He gave them our names, actually, and said, okay, that's what's out there. And I was like, oh, what, there's this thing going on or whatever, and yeah, okay, let me get on it too. So I emailed him, like, a formal email, broke down what MTLSF does, I broke down what we've had in our last tournaments, and, like, our attendance and everything, and basically told him, this is what we're doing, so let me know if you have anything in mind, Got back to me and went back and forth, exchanged dates and schedules, and it basically just worked out that he, liked what MTLSF was doing, and he liked the location so that it works out for the eight qualifiers are evenly distributed across North America, and the dates are all evenly distributed from month to month, so it just, again, everything just sort of fell into place, and he's like, all right, you guys will be the Canadian EVO 2011 tournament season.
So to digress, MAT will be known as EVO Canada. In some,
Not necessarily,
yeah.
No. It'll be known as MAT, a member of the EVO tournament season.
Good shit.
Right? All of these tournaments, they're going to have that, as a part of their name. But the point is that if you come out to MAT, that's going to be the only place in Canada where you can get your EVO seeding tournament points that will seed you directly when you head over to Vegas to get you in your bracket pools. So we're the last tournament on the scheduled season before EVO. I'm expecting a lot of hungry East Coasters that didn't get enough points are going to be coming up to us.
So MAT8, along with CEO and NorCal Regionals, will be the final 3 tournaments before EVO itself. I understand it's 6 months in advance, but any surprises, any type of, like, you guys gonna pull any rabbits out of the hats for this tournament, pot bonuses, this and that, anything like?
Nothing.
I know nothing's set in stone. It's 6 months from now, but you know what I'm saying?
We have sponsorships already secured. That's all I can say for now.
All right.
There will be corporate sponsorships, and where there are corporate sponsorships, there's pop.
All right. Well, I'd say a couple last questions. All right, this is going to be a big question, and I'm going to elaborate. What do you think of the Canadian scene in 2010? And I'm going to be in detail. Ontario has had 7 ESC tournaments, and Montreal Annual 7 is one of them. We have the rise of TFNS. We've had TOSF HQ, MTLSF HQ. Canada has made noise in Midwest Championships, East Coast Throwdown, Evolution, Seasons Beatings Redemption, Canada Cup, and TFNS, Stay Up and Stay Free, another major. What do you think of, like, do you think Canada made noise this year? I mean, in 2010? I mean, if you were to review the past year,
do I think Canada
made noise and, like, stepped its shit up,
Man,
it doesn't matter if it's SSF4. I mean, you gotta give props to Bello for HD Remix and myself for Tatsunoko. I mean, like a generalistic point of view.
Yes, I just made my Facebook stats. 2010 was hype. We were blowing up a scene. 2011, we're making a movement because everything we have stacked up for 2K11 is bigger and better than everything we've done before. In 2K10, that was where we really got on the map. That was where we really let ourselves be known, And I mean, with the Canada Cup coming out, with, the awakening of JS or whatever you want to call it, people know who we are now, They know letters MTLSF, or whatever, like, they understand that there's a brand out there. They know that, like, yeah, there's a group of people up in Canada that play this shit seriously, you know? And we have a ton of events, we have a ton of like killers in our brackets that are absolutely not free and, you know, are leveling up and getting better. I mean, straight up, the fact that you can jump on YouTube and catch any of our last majors, finals, or anything like that. Like, when did that happen before in Canada? You know what I mean? We've never had that. We've had your camera, basically, putting up all the major money matches and or grand finals events of the last couple of years. But now we have our direct footage. We've got Spooky set over here setting up, you know, some like really hype layouts and shit like that. Like,
it's the involvement of digital media. Like, there's YouTube, and then there's Justin, and then there's Ustream, and
the exposure, all
yeah.
the exposure that comes with the internet, allowing us to get our one out there, allows us to show our match videos. All of that is what brings in all this, and in turn, which is nice, that's an extra effect, brings in sponsors, and you know, it makes it easier to plan bigger, hyper events, fly in more names, and make it huge. You know, it's all reciprocal, and all ends up working out. Like I said, 2K11, man, what we got planned for that is beyond. It's the biggest shit we've ever had. Yes. All good. All good.
He can be next if that's cool.
Yeah, man. Well,
he's a figurehead. He can be next.
Oh, okay, because I need. Sorry. The speaker converters.
Yes.
I gave you the box yesterday.
Yeah.
Just finish your.
Alright, just a couple last questions because I'm kind of like, you know, wired in the head, you know.
We gotta get on anyways, man.
Predictions of tonight's tournament. I mean, this is the first. This is time out. This is the first Canadian tournament of 2011.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, okay, this tournament and probably this entire year is gonna blow 2010 out of the water? You think like this is gonna be the start of something more special?
I think, honestly, one, tonight you're gonna see the U.S. blow up.
Okay.
All right. The invasion will be held off. I think we're gonna see. I mean, you know, JS comes out. He does usually well, but he doesn't necessarily win. I mean, so,
I'm not gonna speak on that.
Anyways,
I'm not speaking
tonight,
on that.
I think tonight is about the emergence of Snafu, because he's got a lot of people coming after him. They're looking for the counter pick or whatever.
Oh, really?
From what I understand,
Snafu is really a haunted man?
I think Snafu is going to have his turn tonight.
He's gonna be like the next.
He's been placing top 2. He's been getting.
Oh, I've been paying attention.
So,
Hell yeah.
That's my prediction.
All right, thank you very much. All right, and your boy's next too. All right, thank you.